Hello there, Sunni Fung here. Hope you're doing well, and welcome to this video. Today I'm looking at a product which, once again, is limited to China at the moment, and it's a CPU cooler, which has been supposedly specifically designed for the A4, which I'm assuming is the Dancase A4 SFX? I'm not too sure, the Dancase A4, I don't know which one it is. Anyway, this CPU cooler is the Thermalright AXP-90/I full. So, you know what, I'll swap cameras, it'll probably be easy to explain this. So, it's the box it comes in, so you got the front side here, so it says collection A4 CPU cooler, it's got a few bits of details about it. So, the AXP-90 is the model of CPU cooler, so it's a smaller version of, downsized from the AXP-100, which has got a 100mm fan. This has got a 92mm fan. The /I means that it is for Intel 11.5X sockets, as indicated here. And the full indicates that it's the full copper version. On the left side, you've got specifications with regards to the fan. So the fan is the TL-9015R. So that's 92mm by 92mm. So, for a 92mm fan, it's a low profile fan, so it's 15mm high, which is rated up to 2700 RPM. Plus or minus 10%, and a supposed noise level of 22.4 decibels. Airflow here is supposedly 42.58 CFM, with a maximum air pressure of 1.33 millimeters of water. Don't know if that's true or not, but yeah, 4-pin PWM, hydraulic bearing. On the other side, you've got a specification for the heatsink itself. So it measures at 92mm by 97mm. By 32mm, so that's 92mm in width and depth for the width and the height, so 92 and 97. The height is 37, so when you add the two of those numbers together, you get a height of 47mm. So the weight with the fan is 490 grams, without the fan is 430 grams. You've got 4 heat pipes, 6mm heat pipes, which is pretty decent for a cooler this size. And it tells you, funnily enough here, it actually tells you what the fin thickness is, which is 0.3mm, and the gaps between the fins being 1.6mm, and that there are 57 fins in total in there. Also tells you that there's a C1100 pure copper nickel plated base, and supposedly it's got a thermal power consumption of 145 watts. On the back, once again, a bit of information about just the model name, or model number if you want to say, and what it's for on the website for Thermalright. So, opening this up, first thing I'm greeted with is some foam, which I believe is probably going to protect CPU cooler. Bloody yeah, it's actually, this foam's actually ridiculously horrible to remove. There we go. So it's been folded in the corners to protect the actual CPU cooler. That's fair enough. Move that to the side. Here we've got two things. So the first thing I've got here now is the Chanpin Baoxiu card, which means it's a product warranty card. Not really useful for me. As I said in my previous video, same for the RTX 2070 Aero ITX, since I'm not in China. Get that out of the way. Next thing I have is the Anzhuang Shuoming, which is the installation instructions. So here well actually it's only a very small piece of paper, so it tells you what you've got here. So here it's telling you got heatsink, fan, mounting brackets, screws, nuts, nut caps, you got washers, thermal paste, and clips, and then it tells you how to install them. There's not really much to it, and then plugging in a CPU fan. It should be self-explanatory. So first things first, this looks like a box of accessories. So I'm going to look at this first. I wonder what's in here. Right, come on. The contents don't want to come out this side. Okay, you know what? We'll try the other end. Try the other end, see if it gives me any better results. This is one stubborn... Bloody heck. I'm trying to open this out, fam. Just let me do it. You know, I'm going to shove my finger in there. This feels really weird. It's like, really... Hey, there we go. So, considering this is the Intel one, what have we got? So, first of all, we get a tube of Thermalright TF7 thermal paste. And then, you also get 4 thumb screws. which are here. So that's the side that makes contact with. I'm going to assume that this is actually going to be installed from the back. These will be mounted on the back side. As you can see here, these are thumb screws, and they've got the cuts in them to allow you to use a Phillips head screwdriver. I'm going to assume that it's PH2, though, you know, if anybody knows difference, then please correct me. Right, I'm going to put this back in now. And put it back in the bag. Well, actually, you know what? Put this aside. I'll do that after. So, the main thing, this heatsink. Oh, considering that it's such a small CPU cooler, this weighs a lot. This weighs a hell of a lot. So it's more. It weighs more than the. You know, it feels like it weighs more than the Scythe Big Shuriken 2 I used to use in my old system. But I think that's because that CPU cooler is bigger, but they might have similar weights. But this is obviously denser because it's full copper. Looking at, I think the normal version of this, so the non-copper, like the non-copper version, so the one with aluminium fins, weighs like 300 something grams. So this is a lot heavy. You know, this is actually a nightmare to pull out. Holy crap! Yeah, the pins of the mounting brackets are dragging. There we go. So in this bag, you've got a bag of silica gel. Do not eat, throw away. There, thrown away. Right. So what do you get here? You know, I'll give you an initial look around first. So this is the top side where the fan is. This fan has got a dark red frame with orange blades, and it's also got a nicely braided sleeved cable, which is in red, with the actual connector also in like a darker red. It's not exactly the same color, but it's close enough. You look at it from the side here, you can clearly see the heat pipes. You've got two heat pipes bending over here. You've got ends of two heat pipes there. Looking from the side here, you can see all 57 fins as they suggested, though I'm not sure I'm going to bother counting those meticulously. A similar thing on this side, and this side again, it's the same thing. Then at the bottom, it becomes more clear. 1, 2, 3, 4 heat pipes. So they're 6mm heat pipes as suggested by the box. You have got a copper finish at the bottom. You know, you've got copper base plate, so that should help with thermal conductivity. How much it'll help, I'm not sure. These brackets, there's two. There's 1 and 2 which are already pre-mounted. They are for, as suggested by the box, Intel's 115X sockets. I'm also going to assume that this should also fit with Intel's new LGA 1200 socket. So then if I take these fans off, I'm assuming I have to pull these tabs down. Yep, there we go. There's one set done. There's 2 sets done, you see. 2 sets of clips. If you do get the copper version, or you want to just change the fan, it's very simple. 2 clips can be removed. So first of all, the fan itself, it looks pretty nice. So, you know, I don't know if I'd use this colour myself. It's a bit like the things with Noctua fans and their colour scheme. You either love it or you hate it. This colour scheme, I'm not too fond of, personally. I'm not too sure about it. I probably will be replacing this with a Noctua NFA9X14. So, I'll see about that. As you can see back here on the fan hub, the specifications of the fan, which were on the box as well. So there's nothing to that. So then here you've got the actual heatsink. There are a few fins which look like they're bent in, but I will bend those out before I get to testing with this. These fins can be straightened out. I will do that later on down the line, but yeah, all copper. All copper. This is really dense. I'm not even joking. This is ridiculously dense for such a small heatsink. So yeah, that's it for this unboxing first look. I hope you found this video interesting and that you liked it. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I will be doing a video comparison between this and the Intel stock cooler on an Intel Core i9 9900K on a mini-ITX board. I'm going to be doing open test, an open bench test. I don't really have many other CPU coolers to compare, unfortunately, because, you know, I've not got a load of hardware lying around for no reason. So, hopefully, you guys stick around and you'll be able to see that. There's also going to be a comparison, hopefully, of the RTX 2070 Aero ITX thermals. I think you should be able to apply liquid metal on it. I'm not too sure at the moment as it stands. I will do some testing and I will take a video to check on whether or not it's possible taking it apart. And yeah, until then, thank you for watching. Catch you next one.